Here we are going to discuss about grammar, and the grammar that our discussion is about the quantifiers. The quantifiers in the countable and uncountable nouns. Nouns in English are countable and uncountable. If it is uncountable, so you cannot count the thing, you cannot count the object, it doesn't have a plural form. But some nouns in English have countable and uncountable forms, like amount of coffee or 3 coffees. The meaning will be different. Amount of coffee is the coffee itself. Speaking about the 3 coffees, the meaning is 3 cups of coffees or 3 objects, and the objects filled with liquid, and that liquid's connected to coffees. Here you see the countable and uncountable. The countable, they can be singular or they can be plural, like an apple, some apples. And when it is uncountable, they are always singular. And the meaning is the word, the noun, like coffee, milk, money, and pasta, they are all categorized into singular form. That is the reasons the predicate is also singular. We move to the quantifiers with countable nouns. The first is the several, 1 or 2, a couple, a few, quite a few, and very few. What about the meanings of the terminologies here? A few, a couple, 1 or 2, the meaning is a small number. Small number. There are only a few, or there are only a couple, or there are only 1 or 2 tickets left. The meaning, there is a small number, and the number of the tickets left in the very, very limited quantities. The next one, several. Several, the meaning is more than a few. She speaks several languages. The meaning is 3 or more languages as the ability for her to speak. Like a few here, anywhere from 2 to 5. You can say a few when the object is just 2 until 5. A handful of what? A handful of apples, a few apples. The meaning is just 2 until 5 apples. Several, just the same, from 2 until 5. A couple, there's 2. When you say a couple of students inside the room, it will be 2, but sometimes a couple of students can be up to 5. That's the meaning of the quantifiers with countable nouns. The next is quantifiers with countable nouns, like many, a number of, loads of, hundreds of, dozens of, too many. Many and a number of, the meaning is more formal situations. About non-specific number, the meaning is the number is not specific and it is formal situation. Many, like a number of people disagree with you. Many people disagree with you. A number of people disagree with you. And the people not specific, and it is formal, and the situation is countable nouns. Lots of, hundreds of, and dozens of, this is informal use. In the spoken English or in day-to-day communication, it is accepted. Like there are hundreds of students in the fields. Better, in the formal, you make it many or a number of. Too many, the meaning is more than we need. I have eaten too many cakes. The cakes that I have, more than what I need. The synonyms for many, sometimes countless. She received countless letters of support while in jail. The meaning, it is not specific information and it it is more and many. Numerous, another one, there are numerous people in the square. Another one is a lot of students, or a lot of numerous counters are similar with many. What is the next one? It is number 3, quantifiers with uncountable nouns. A little, very little, a bit of, much, a great deal of, loads of, and too much. We discuss one by one. A little and a bit of, it is for conversation and informal expressions. There is a little bit of pudding left. The next one, little and very little, the meaning is a small quantity, right? There is very little time left. Quite a bit of, the meaning is to emphasize the positive meaning of small quantity. So it is a small quantity and you want to emphasize it, the meaning of the small quantity, quite a bit of. There is quite a bit of interest in this novel. The meaning, not many of people want to read the novel and you want to emphasize the meaning. Much is same as a great deal of and loads of. It is for large quantities. Hurry up, there isn't much time left. The next one, too much, more than we need. I can't sleep, I think I drank too much coffee. There are all the expressions here with the uncountable nouns. Did you eat a lot? That is one example here. Not much, just a little. Do you believe with these situations? I guess no, right? Because it's more than this frog need, too much. But this frog refused to accept it. The next one, quantifiers with countable and uncountable nouns. The meaning, these quantifiers can be used for the countable and at the same time possible for the uncountable nouns, like a lot of, lots of, enough, plenty of, some, and any. Discuss one by one. A lot of and lots of. A lot of for the informal situation in positive sentences. A lot of people arrive late or lots of people arrive late. Some and any in positive and negative sentences. Some refers to a limited quantity of number, like some people like getting up early. So you make the limitations that many, but some of them like getting up early. Any unlimited quantity of number. The meaning is all references include, all sections, all objects are possible inside. You can come to my office at any time available, all time, morning or afternoon, anytime you have the availability to come to my office. With negative verbs any or none, I can't think of any reasons to ask him to stay. The meaning is no reasons or none. Look at now this picture, it's a bit funny. How much fuel do you consume? Very little. I'm hybrid. Very little to show the limitations of time. You have drunk too much. You are too drunk. No, I haven't drunk enough. Enough here is for the uncountable noun. Okay? I guess that's all about the explanations. Thank you for your watching. Keep on practicing, and at the same time you can read again the informations in other sources. If you still have questions, you can give the comment in this video. See you. Bye bye.